नमस्कार, साम टीवी प्रेजेंट्स आईपीएल स्पेशल क्रिकेट प्रेडिक्टा पावर्ड बाय 1x बैट में आपका स्वागत है। आज का मैच होने वाला है सनराइजर्स हैदराबाद और राजस्थान रॉयल्स के बीच में, जो है राजीव गांधी इंटरनेशनल स्टेडियम हैदराबाद में पैट कमिंस और संजू सैमसन की कैप्टेंसी में। आज के मैच पर चर्चा करने के लिए हमारे साथ दोनों एक्सपर्ट्स मौजूद है स्टूडियो में, जो है सदानंद विश्वनाथ, फॉर्मर क्रिकेटर इंडिया, और साथ ही नोएल डेविड, फॉर्मर इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेटर इंडिया। मैं उन दोनों का स्वागत करना चाहूंगी और इस प्रोग्राम को आगे बढ़ाना चाहूंगी।
थैंक यू दामिनी।
आप दोनों का स्वागत है। नोएल एंड सदानंद, आप दोनों का स्वागत है आज के प्रोग्राम में।
थैंक यू फॉर द इनविटेशन।
बहुत धन्यवाद।
यू वेलकम। आज का जो ग्राउंड है वो बहुत खूबसूरत ग्राउंड है, उससे ही शुरुआत करना चाहूंगी आज के इस प्रोग्राम की, जो है राजीव गांधी इंटरनेशनल स्टेडियम हैदराबाद में। मैं उसके बारे में आपसे जानना चाहूंगी कि किस तरीके से यहाँ पर स्कोर बनाना आसान रहेगा, हार्ड रहेगा, बॉलिंग आसान है, बैटिंग आसान है, किस तरीके की पिच है ये, किस तरीके के चैलेंजेस हमारी टीम को फेस करने पड़ेंगे। ऐसे कुछ सवालों का आंसर मैं आप लोगों से जानना चाहती हूँ। नोएल एंड सदानंद।
थैंक यू दामिनी। देखिए 2024 का पहले मैच बिटवीन SRH एंड MI, it was played in the same pitch, the beautiful Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium. It's an awesome ground, really, on the outskirts of the Nawab city of Hyderabad. It's a beautiful, breathtaking ground, very well built with a nice infrastructure. And you see, in that match, SRH plundered a record score, 277 for 3. They were batting first against Mumbai Indians. And Mumbai Indians, in turn, they scored 246 for 5. So this match has got all the ingredients of being a high-scoring match. Because the wicket is a flat wicket, the ball comes on nicely to the bat, there's a lot of carry, and I expect this match to be a very high-scoring match. Noel is there in Hyderabad. He has been instrumental in developing Hyderabad cricket. He's also been a coach, and now he's doing a wonderful job at the academy in Hyderabad. I'm sure he can tell us more about the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium.
Yeah, thanks, Adi. This has been hunting for batsmen. The batsman's paradise, we call it, in Rajiv Gandhi Stadium, because it has always been a placid wicket. Whether it's a test match or the one days or take the T20 format, it has always been a placid wicket. Not to forget, Uppal is a small stadium. It's not a big stadium like the Lucknow Stadium, or any other ground. You can compare it with Eden Gardens, or you can compare it with Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bangalore, because the dimension of the ground is too small. That's why when you have a placid wicket, it is easy for you to get a lot of runs. That's why you could see that high scoring runs of 277 SRH, and SRH has been always the wicket has always been favorable to all the different teams, whichever has been played. I feel that as the days goes by, if you see the last game when RCB versus SRH, if you see where SRH put a good total, but when SRH came into bat, if you could see the ball bit holding up onto the wicket, because of, I feel that the second half in Hyderabad, because of the heat wave which is going on at present in Hyderabad, it's very, very hot. And I feel that ये विकेट जो है सूखने का चांसेस बहुत है, ड्राई होने का चांसेस बहुत है। जब ड्राई होने स्टार्ट होता है तो विकेट आपको ग्रिप होके निकलता है स्पिनर्स के लिए, एंड काफी स्लो होने स्टार्ट होता है। जैसा मैं लास्ट इसमें भी एपिसोड में कहा कि हाई स्कोरिंग का चांस नहीं हो सकता। यस, 200 odd runs or 220 can be a good score on this wicket from now onwards in Hyderabad Uppal, because of the weather, of the dryness of the wicket. Yes, the ground is small, yet you get, but that's why I'm saying 200 odd runs, it is achievable on this wicket.
Noel, will there be any dew factor this evening at the ground, at the Uppal Stadium? Will there be any dew?
I never seen any dew in these matches because so far which has been played in Hyderabad, कभी देखा नहीं है ड्यू फॉर्म हो रहा है विकेट पे, या सॉरी ग्राउंड पे, There was no roller, dew roller, where they have been putting the foam and I have not seen anything such on the ground.
Because in
And
Bangalore
this
and
this
Chennai
ground is
and even in Delhi, there's a lot of dew, especially after
yes.
9 p.m. The dew sets in.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's still hot. You see, I'm sitting near to my balcony. I can feel the heat wave, the hot air still blowing into me.
Okay,
Yes.
so
And this ground is
take care,
also the
Noel.
home ground for yes, Noel. Take care. So this ground is also the home ground for Sunrise Hyderabad. These are the two one like actually I should say that these are the top two IPL sides this season. What are the conditions likely to favor?
See, if you see the condition, as I said, it's going to be the key factor of the wicket. That's the one thing which Hyderabad will favor both the teams. SRS being the home side will take that advantage. But
Yes.
last game they never took that advantage. Yes, they threw away the wickets against RCB, but this time I think they should take the advantage of the home ground because the home ground has their fan followers and all. But not to forget the RR. RR is the best side so far in the IPL. They've been table toppers. They are doing very
Yes.
well. They have the best batting side. They have SSC Jaiswal. They have the Butler. They have the Sanju Samson, the skipper, who's leading from the front. They have till the down. So and the bowling attack is better than the SRH, right? Yeah, and I feel that RR will not leave any stone unturned. They will go all out. They've been beating side on their own ground itself. So SRH has to be a little careful here. They have to put the score on the board to beat RR.
And also, Gandhi, the SRH top order, they remind me of a three-headed monster in that Hollywood movie Godzilla. That monster was called Ghidorah. So this Travis Head, Abhishek Sharma, and Hendricks Klassen, they will be all looking forward to this challenge because they scored a whopping number of runs, nearly 900 plus runs they have scored amongst themselves. And all these three boys have scored more than 200 runs, and they've got a fantastic strike rate. At the same time, what Noel was saying, I would like to re-emphasize, yes, the Rajasthan Royals also have got a solid batting lineup. They have got Sanju Samson, Riyan Parag, Josh Butler, Yashasvi Jaiswal, and so many other boys to follow. And it's going to be one hell of a match. And like you rightly say, two top teams, anything can happen. The toss will be crucial, but I would still fancy RR a little bit.
And I'll take you to a fun question here. Who has more firepower between these two high scoring teams? What do you think about it?
That's a very good question. The
Both are
firepower is
strong,
definitely,
both team have a lot of important
yeah.
players. Yes.
I would think the middle order of SRH2 is strong because apart from the three-headed monster of the great Travis Head, who's in awesome form, Abhishek Sharma and Rich Klassen, you also have got some great batters in Aiden Markram, Shabazz Ahmed, Nitish Reddy, Abdul Samad, and Pat Cummins, the captain, is also batting at number 8. It's an amazing batting lineup.
Yes. No,
I feel both the teams have
add
the
some masala to this
fireballs
question,
in.
please.
Yeah, I feel both the sides have the fireballs. Both teams have the power hitters in the
Hmm.
side. From the number 1 to number 6, they have everybody who can hit the ball very, really hard. And I feel that Riyan Parag will be the key point for RR. He is the fireball for me because he can strike the ball really hard. But in middle order of SRH, I don't find a player like Riyan Parag who can hit the ball at his will. And no, Nitish Reddy, yeah, maybe you may Shabazz, but not like Riyan Parag who comes at number 4 and number 5 who can strike the ball from ball one. And I feel that guy is the key player for that middle order for RR. And I think SRH will be looking out for this end line.
Yeah, this
Right.
time they've
And
given him a
do you think
promotion to
बहुत
bat at number 4. Riyan Parag was promoted to number 4 because earlier Rajasthan were using him, in the death overs. But this season onwards, we have realized that Riyan Parag is mature, he's batting well, he's striking the ball tremendously, he's dribbling the ball well, he's looking much fitter, and they have given him the number 4 spot with a lot of responsibility. So Riyan Parag has been showing a lot of maturity. He's been playing some explosive innings, but he needs to be a little more consistent and win matches where the team is having a tough time. So that's what the great players do. If Riyan Parag wants to come into the Indian team, he has to show a lot of responsibility and start winning these matches which are difficult to win. He's got to be the backbone of the team and take his team across the line. He's got to see that his team finishes first. He's got to try and get his team the victory. So that is what I wish for this boy, because I know with Riyan,
and
ever
only the
since he was
toughest
just
to fight
15 or
today.
16,
Both the teams are
I know
their own self. Yes.
I've known him as a little boy because I used to be an umpire for the BCCI. So I've been umpiring many of his matches when he was playing for Assam. And even when he was 15 years old, the press people and the TV people came and asked me, who have you seen in this Assam team who can make it to the next level? I said, Riyan Parag. Not only will he play for Assam, but someday he might play for the Indian team.
यहाँ पर आप लोगों ने दोनों ही टीम के स्ट्रॉन्ग बल्लेबाजों पे हम लोगों ने डिस्कशन कर लिया है, पर मैं गेंदबाजों की तरफ भी आपका रुख देखना चाहती हूँ कि आप उनके बारे में क्या कहना चाहेंगे, एक दूसरे के अगेंस्ट वो कैसे लड़ेंगे, किस तरीके की बॉलिंग उनको करनी है, कौन से बॉलर्स आज इस गेम को जिता सकते हैं दोनों टीम में से। ऐसे कुछ सवाल मेरे मन में है बॉलिंग को लेके, तो उस पर मैं चर्चा करना चाहूंगी आप दोनों से।
Well, as far as bowling is concerned, it gets very interesting because Natarajan and Pat Cummins are leading the way for SRH. Okay, and you also have got Yuvi Chauhar and Trent Bolt, along with the other great bowlers like Berger, Avesh Khan, Kuldeep Sen. Sandeep Sharma has been given the responsibility by RR to open the bowling with a new ball, something that he hasn't been doing. RR has been giving Sandeep Sharma the ball to bowl in the middle overs and death overs. But in this particular season, especially when Sandeep Sharma got this fantastic spell of 5 for 18, he has been bowling with a new ball and he has been able to make the ball wobble. He bowled Stoddis with a beautiful in-swinger. Stoddis played the wrong line and he was comprehensively bowled. So I think it's going to be a great battle. Both these teams have got some very good bowlers, and it all depends on the line and length and how they hold their nerve on that particular day. And also, like Noel says, depends on the conditions, depends on the heat wave, and depends on a lot of factors which might or might not suit the batters.
No.
But my view is different. My view is different from Paddy, because why I say RR has the best bowling side. And why I say so is because they have Trent Bolt who bowls the new ball very well. He uses the new ball very well. He gets the ball coming in. He gets the ball going out. All right. They have Avesh Khan who has been economically doing very well. He's bowling, a tight line and length. They have the two great spinners, even the Chal and Ashwin himself. So suppose this wicket assists these two, they'll be quite dangerous. But in SRH, there's only Natarajan and Pat Cummins. There's no genuine spinner in SRH at all, and I find that that's the weak link for in the bowling attack. That's where they have to. Yes, the leggy is there, the Amkand is there, but I feel that he needs to get it more right in his bowling. But they have the experience bowling side in the opposition team which is RR, and I feel that they are the best bowling side in the IPL at present, RR.
Actually, at the start of the season, I had mentioned this leg spinner that you're talking about, Noel, Mayank Markande. Yeah, he could be a very good bowler for SRH. He's a wonderful talent. He's got a beautiful googly. He can give the ball a lot of spin. He's also got his stock ball, which is a leg spinner. He looks a promising bowler. Mayank Markande.
And let's talk about the players who can decide this game. Pat Cummins and Sanju Samson, both are strong captains of the teams. And which player do you think that they can decide today's game towards win or the lose, whatever it is? So, which player do you think can decide this whole game today?
Well, it's a team game. I always say it's a team game, and everybody has to put their hand up and contribute. And of course, you've got Pat Cummins and Sanju Samson, two great leaders, two great motivators, and two great performers. Both of them have been also
Yes.
exposed to international cricket, and Pat Cummins has also been captaining Australia. He's been a World Cup winning captain. So what I would say is that see, in cricket, if you combine all the energy of the team, it is called synergy. So whichever team creates more synergy, that means from 1 to 11. Nowadays, with the impact player, the team is 12 players. So 12 players have to actually give their best, including the reserves, including the support staff, including all the boys in the dugout. That's what creates the synergy. And I always believe that the team that creates more synergy land up winning that particular contest on that particular day. That's my take. Noel?
Well said, Sadanand. Well said, well
you.
said. No, you
Of
want to add
course,
something?
yes. I believe
Synergy.
it's a team game. Yes, of course. That's true. It's a team game, and everyone needs to perform. But I believe that one guy who can stand out on that day, like take an example like Bresto, you know, he was a standout
Yeah.
for Punjab on that day. He won it single-handedly. Take Stonis, you know, he was the
Yeah,
man
true.
who took the game away. So it all depends on one guy, and the other guy revolving around this one guy can be the match winner for the team. And I feel that
Yes.
both the sides have players, equal players who can do this for the team. They have Makram, they have
Yes. And
Carlson, they
Kapil
have
Dev.
see Kapil Paji was one guy. You take who could change the game.
Yes.
It all depends on a team that if one guy, if it is day, we call आज तेरा दिन है. We said आज तेरा दिन है तो
Right.
कर सकता है. If he does it,
Right.
then he's the king. He's the king. So it all depends on that day, how they play, how a batsman performs, or how a bowler bowls. Like Sandeep Sharma took that 5-wicket all. He was good on that day. All right.
Right.
So how good
And
you are on
Kapil
that
Dev.
day as a cricketer, who can perform on that day, will be the match winner.
Yes. Yes. And Kapil Dev
So I
said a quotation. I'm so sorry, Sadanand. You can complete. I'm so sorry. Yes, please.
you were talking about our hero, your hero, the nation's hero,
Yes.
the idol, the greatest all-rounder, Kapil Dev.
I remember
I mean,
one
that,
quotation
that
actually. तो मेरे दिमाग में बैठ गया वो. Cricket is a
yeah,
team
well,
game, and
before
individual
you,
brilliance
yeah,
can only take you so far. Yes.
that 175 not out he got against Zimbabwe, which won us the World Cup. I mean, that transformed not only India, but it transformed international cricket all over the world. And it made millions of people happy, globally. And that was a marvelous innings played by Kapil Paji. And yeah, truly a great all-rounder. I'm glad that you're his fan.
Yes. Thank you, gentlemen, for this
Because you,
amazing interaction.
thank you, Davni. But before we wind up, I would like to
Yes.
take that question once again about who will be the man of the match.
Yes, please.
Well, that's a very interesting question you've asked, Dominic, because like Noel David rightly says, that somebody has to put up their hand. It has to be one chap who can show the rest of the world and show the rest of the team that here I am. I'm the person responsible for making this team win. And it could be somebody playing a match-winning innings. So I will go with Sanju Samson for Rajasthan Royals. And I would like Pat Cummins to bowl well for, the Hyderabad team. SRH, Sunrisers Hyderabad.
Okay. Anything
That's
else?
my choice.
No, you want to add something to this?
I'll wait for the day who performs and I will name them.
No, in fact, you have to predict. This is a prediction show. आप पहले ही बताना, बाद में नहीं.
See, I had a very different view.
जैसे मैं बताया संजू सैमसन.
See, even Samat can win us the game for SRH when he comes lower the order. It can be anybody.
Sure.
It can be from the top to number 7. It's a T20 format. If it's day, आज लिखा हुआ है उसके नाम पे आज तू करेगा 100 तो 100 ही करेगा वो 100 से ज्यादा. अगर तेरा नाम पे 5 विकेट है तो 5 विकेट लेगा बोल रहा हूँ. So I feel on that day when a person performs well, he is the king for the team, and I strongly believe in that. I believe that if a batsman is going there with a positive attitude, that he needs to get his side the other, the boundary line, then he has to play well. It's not that just talk, but they have to display it.
Well spoken, Noel. 100%. You hit the nail on the head. You're absolutely
Well said,
correct.
gentlemen.
It is
Thank
a
you very
team
much.
game. Anybody can win us the match. You're right.
Right.
Thank you, Dominic. We can
Yes,
do the next
anybody
one now
can win the
only.
match. So let's hope to see an interesting match today on ground between Sunrisers Hyderabad and Rajasthan Royals.